And here we are, we're back. It's your daily crypto news for Thursday, June 27th, 2024. My name is Matt, and if you would, please subscribe to our Substack. Link is in the show notes. Subscribe to our Twitter. Link is in the show notes. And give me feedback, matt@dailycryptonews.net. Let's get into it. If you're in the United States, then you know the biggest news of the day is that there is a debate, a presidential debate, the earliest debate there ever was for president of the United States. And of course, that's Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. And if you're a degen in the crypto space and you have a MetaMask wallet, you are probably on Polymarket making bets on what is going to happen tonight. And so if you're on Polymarket, if you want to bet on if Joe Biden's going to say words like Israel, convicted felon, malarkey, corn pop, or come on, man, then you can bet on that. If you think Donald Trump is going to say fake news, dementia, Sleepy Joe, rigged, or any of the other 15 options, you can bet on that too. If you want to bet that Donald Trump is going to mention crypto in the debate, there's a 44% chance, according to Polymarket, that he will. If you want to bet on their behaviors, you can bet if Joe Biden will close his eyes for more than 3 seconds. You can bet on if they will actually shake hands and who would drink water first. I'm going to go for Trump with that one. The biggest bet, which is only a 3% chance of happening, is that if Joe Biden loses this debate, will he drop out of the presidential race and we have somebody else? Only 3% of people say that will happen. I also think that's very improbable. Anyway, if you are a degen and you want to go take a bet on what's going to happen tonight, pop over to Polymarket, place your bets, and we'll be watching the event tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. OpenAI is getting a lot of pushback today because they delayed their voice mode yesterday, and they said that the company needs more than a month to work on it. So if you guys remember, about a month ago, OpenAI had this showcase of its new GPT 4.0. And in this GPT 4.0, they had ChatGPT voice mode. And this voice mode was supposed to just be a more natural communication method. You could talk to it, it answers questions, it understood like the human way of speaking and be able to parse through, pauses and and maybe kind of like scattered speaking where you're collecting your thoughts. It also can look at your environment, describe different things, and interact with the environment and you in a very personal, human manner. And it gave everybody the Her vibes. If you guys remember, over a decade ago, a movie called Her came out, and this movie was about a guy who had a relationship with an AI. Had kind of like an AI pin earbud sort of thing where it was your personal assistant, your friend, your lover, your girlfriend, all in one. And the voice in the movie was voiced by Scarlett Johansson. And so this new development, this voice mode by ChatGPT, gave everybody a Her vibe, and people are looking forward to it. Well, everybody should know about the kerfuffle about this, is that ChatGPT tried to get Scarlett Johansson to voice this GPT voice mode. She denied, she refused, she didn't want anything to do with it. And when this voice mode came out and the voice was heard, it sounded quite similar to Scarlett Johansson's voice. Now, obviously, Scarlett Johansson was not happy about this, and she said she's going to sue them, which now they're removing the voice from the library. Well, like I said, they are delaying this voice mode, and they said that they're improving the voice's ability to detect and refuse certain content. And they're also working on improving the user experience and preparing our infrastructure to scale to millions while maintaining real-time responses. And this is what makes people mad. For example, @AI_for_success tweeted, "Be like Anthropic." This is Anthropic. They release cool updates to Claude and then post them on X. They don't demo and create hype, only to go silent for 3 to 4 months. Be like Anthropic. And I kind of agree with that. Matt Wolf tweeted, "Looks like we're getting the Sora treatment from OpenAI with advanced voice mode. Show off something exciting to demonstrate how far ahead everyone else you are, and never actually let people use it." And I agree with that too. Do you remember when we first saw Sora and we're like, oh, we can't wait to look for it? And I went to ChatGPT, and I am paying for ChatGPT, and I wanted to use Sora. Still ain't able to use it. Can't use voice mode. This is really becoming a habit in the tech space that is very, very annoying. So some people are saying, why are we even paying for this anymore? Plugins died, GPT store died, voice is delayed, memory is mediocre. why am I even paying for this subscription? A lot of people want to hate on AI. A lot of people want to hate on what they're trying to do, saying it's overhyped. It is absolutely not overhyped. Not in the least, not in the slightest. It's new, but not overhyped. I honestly use GPT for more than Google anymore because Google just isn't what I want. GPT is what I want. And while I hate what is happening in the tech universe where it's just promises, and then subpar products, I mean, it sucks, but I'm not going to turn my back on AI. Apparently, neither are VCs, because VCs are looking at startups that are focused on AI, including Stability AI. Well, this Stability AI is raising a lot of money from crypto VCs. Lightspeed Ventures gave them $2.4 million. Greycroft gave them about 20. Retspan, backed by Sean Parker, gave them about 12 million. And there are a couple more on there. Their shift in focus from crypto to AI is because they're seeing the trends, and they're seeing that this is going to be more lucrative and promising for an investment. Stability AI is well known for its stable diffusion model, which can turn text prompts into images. And having created over 400 million images, Stability AI presents a strong growth opportunity. Long story short, crypto money is now flowing into AI as well. The expectations of people, even though the expectations are misplaced, just kind of make me laugh sometimes. So Blast had an airdrop yesterday, and it put around $354 million out there, about 17 billion tokens. And people are upset. Why? Because people started selling these tokens. So the Blast token debuted at a price of around 2.5 cents. The collective value of all those tokens, the total market cap, was around $430 million. Of those 17 billion tokens, about 14 billion tokens, or $354 million worth, have been reserved specifically as rewards for Blast users. And then the token saw massive sell-offs, pushing the price down to only around 2 cents. Somebody tweeted, "It's literally only sells on Blast. I'm worried." Why are you worried? Did you not think this was going to happen? Did you not think that you were going to get free money and people actually cash that out? Prior to the morning's airdrop, crypto traders predicted that Blast would land somewhere between 3 cents and 10 cents. Did not achieve that. If you were looking at this about a month ago, the token pre-traded at around $4.40. And my favorite tweet about this whole thing was from @TheBullishTradeR. Tweeted, "Mad effers out here talking smack on Blast fully diluted value when it hasn't dropped yet. Bro, like it's free effing airdrop for just using dApps on the blockchain. You literally got to be a part of a new chain launching and technically be a sweat equity investor that actually gets paid." And that's the way to look at it. If people are going to get an airdrop of money out of thin air, of course they're going to sell it. Of course they're going to sell it. And you should be happy for using a dApp. You actually got paid for basically being a sweat equity investor. Snitches get stitches, but in this case, snitches get riches. Actually, this would be a good thing if you did this. Ruja Ignatova, as we all know, the crypto queen of the infamous OneCoin $4 billion scam, is still missing. And the FBI is offering a $5 million bounty if you know anything about her whereabouts. Like I said, OneCoin was a crypto fraud, $4 billion fraud. And nobody can find this person who organized this whole fraud. Now, so where is this crypto queen? Well, the story goes is that there's this gangster that was an investor in OneCoin, lost all his money. Also, this gangster was involved with Ruja because she was paying him for protection. And when she lost all his money, and it was a fraud, he took her into the Mediterranean, chopped her up into little pieces, and drowned her. So I think instead of asking people where she is, maybe you just want to start getting some scuba divers looking for pieces. I don't have a good transition for that, but now let's start looking at those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 9:38 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We have Fear Greed at 45, still neutral, but very close to fearful. And that's because Bitcoin is just not doing what we want it to do. It's sitting at $61,739. It's up 1% in an hour, but only 0.1% in 24. Ethereum's at $3,457, up 2.8%. 2% in 24. Tether's number 3. Binance is at 556, up 0.5% in 24. And Solana is at 148.42, up almost 8% in 24. I hope you BTFD'd. Rounding off the top 10, we have USDC, XRP at 47.4 cents, pretty much even from yesterday. Toncoin at $7.69, up 3% from yesterday. Dogecoin at 12.4 cents, down a little bit. And Cardano at 39.1 cents, pretty much even. The total market cap is at 2.29 trillion, up 1%. A Bitcoin dominance of 53.1 and an ETH dominance of 18.1. And that was our show today. Sarah will be back tomorrow with Asia Focus and your daily crypto news. We will see you then. And until then, happy hodling, everyone.